people of the internet, it's Amanda, and today is officially TraceTrace release day. This is Kim Puri's 10th single, and the main track for this TraceTrace is the song for Ren's drama Shin Shin Chokoki. Now, I'm really excited about this one simply because when they released the visuals for it, I absolutely loved how it looked. I love these the covers and everything like that, and I'll be talking more about those as well as the songs in the single in today's video. That said, let's just get to it. So let's start with the regular version first. So I have it right here. As usual, when it comes to regular versions, it's definitely a little bit more lackluster as compared to like LEA and LEB. But definitely, I think just the simplicity contrasted with the outfits that they have for this particular single compensated for it. Not exactly the fan of how, the layout of this one is like, but I absolutely love the group photo as well as the one at the back. So this CD has 4 tracks: TraceTrace, Super Positive, Akisorai, Nothing Compares. Now for Super Positive, again with the title, it's a nice quirky type of song. Not exactly my cup of tea, but I would say that it's as it is. Really nice and positive song. Now for Akizora, this is something that was an option back when they just debuted for their second single. It was an option for a B-side song, but it wasn't picked, and now what they've been doing is they've been releasing songs from then that were released before into their later singles, and Akisora is one of them. And for this one, the arrangement definitely changed. The chorus, instead of them singing together, they did in solos. So I've seen a lot of people have very mixed opinions about this one. For me, I have to agree that there's something really different in terms of the arrangement. I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm not particularly having any issues with them having a more solo person approach in singing their lines when it comes to choruses of their songs. And yeah, I do feel like there definitely has to be a certain variation when it comes to arrangements and stuff like that, especially for this one where the dynamic is definitely different from back then when they first sang it to now. So I don't know, I still don't know what I feel about it. I mean, Akizora isn't exactly something that I was particularly fond of even before. I like the vocals that go into the song. It's just that it wasn't particularly a favorite of mine as compared to Misbehave or Bangin. So for those, I was still pretty excited when they released Bangin from the last single as compared to this one. So not really a lot of opinions about this song. And then for the last song, the regular version, There's Nothing Compares, and I have to say this is my favorite song from the entire single so far. It's not exactly like a pure ballad. It has really nice R&B-ish type of vibes to it. It definitely reminds me of Namiyote Kokoro. But I know, the lyrics, it's an all-English song, but I don't really mind how it is technically in terms of pronunciation and anything like that. It's really more of because if I'm nitpicking, I do feel like lyrically there are some parts of it that don't really match the melody quite well, but I still absolutely love it because the lyrics so cheesy, but then at the same time the tune, there's something a little bit more sensual about it, just chill, nice. And I don't know, I like those types of songs, and that's why I've been listening to Nothing Compares non-stop. I am not kidding here, I have it on loop. So yeah. Now moving on to the actual just design and feel of the regular version. So for the sleeve, I noticed that this time around they actually have designs on the inside as well, which is like usually it's just blank. So I really love these types of additions to details inside. So the regular version for the first press have solo covers for the members. So this is what each of it looks like. This one is for Sho, and then for Ren, Kishi, Kaito, and then Jin. And then at the back, it's very uniform with this like black trace lettering, the text, which are lyrics from some parts of the song. So I really like that. Now, when it comes to their costumes for this one, so the members said that they had a hand in choosing the costumes for this particular single, and it shows in terms of how the outfits kind of like reflect their personal style, especially like the tracksuit one. Initially when Ren's was posted first, so I thought it was very stylish, fashionable with the tweed and then the combination of like different fabrics. But then when I saw Kishi's with the tracksuit ensemble, that it's not exactly my favorite outfit of his, but I do feel like it's definitely something that's so him in a way. I was like, okay, they might have been the ones who picked out their outfits, and then yeah, they actually confirmed it. So I do think that my favorite outfits for this one would definitely be Kaito's, because it's just nice and chic with the turtleneck, and then the color combination really nice, and then Jin because of the all denim. And overall, I absolutely love Sho's choice for this one, and it's not just because he's my Oshi, but I just really love the long coat and then the inside where there's this kind of like not really retro, but as I mentioned before in my tweets, it has this very nice steampunk couture vibe to it, and I absolutely just love his outfit for this single as well, and the hairstyle, everything just goes really well. So yeah. Now with that said, so the CD design for this one is just very nice and simple. So again, the white, very like following the design that they have and the color way that they have going on for this single. So there's that. Now what comes with the regular version for the external bonus is this cable holder. Now I'm really excited about this one, especially since I've been loving the acrylic smartphone case that they had for Made In the last time, and now it seems like they wanted to complement that and they went with a cable holder, and I absolutely think that this one is really cute. So the end with the tiara up top is in reference to their new refreshed logo, and then the member colors are down here, and I really like it. It's a lot bigger and chunkier than I expect, but I think it's really of nice quality, like the rubber-ish material that it came with is just really nice. I do think that this is prone to getting dirty. Moving on to LEA or limited edition A, I wasn't expecting that it would have like a different looking outer sleeve to it, very similar to how it is with Made In. They started doing these like outer sleeve ones as compared to ones with the OB for the LEA and LEB version when they did it for Loving You and Odoru, but that one is made of paper, and then they've been doing the plastic ones since Made In, and I was really surprised because they never really revealed that this is how the outer sleeves are gonna look like. They probably did, but maybe I missed it or anything, but it's just quite surprising that they had this as well. So as you can see, there's this there's this translucent sleeve right here, and I do feel like it definitely fits the whole like trace idea of, you know, of tracing the outlines of something or someone, and you know, just following the entire concept that they had going on for this particular single. So when you remove the sleeves, I actually really love this on this own. And then at the back, there's this nice window right here which shows the details of the CD, but then at the back there's also some of the text that talks about, you know, some of the lines in the song. Now here's what the actual cover looks like. So again, absolutely love their costumes for this one. Not particularly a huge fan of just the text at the backdrop. I'm not sure how they could have like changed it up a bit, maybe just smaller text on the side or anything like that. But anyways, so when you open it up, so here you can see a photo of 5 of them, again looking really nice in terms of how they look, and then in terms of the costumes that they chose. The CD design is this one, and then at the back is black, and then at the back this is what it looks like. So yeah. Now for this one, this contains a CD and a DVD as usual with LEA. There's TraceTrace and Escort. Now the first time that I heard Escort, I absolutely loved it. I do feel like it has this very nice like vivid imagery to it. It's a bittersweet song, but the melody is like really nice and catchy. But I just find the title really funny. I mean, it makes sense for the song, but just as it is, it's just really funny if you just don't know what the song is going to be about, you know? So yeah. Then for the DVD, this contains the music video's dance version, and the behind the scenes. So yeah. Now as usual, like with LEA, it's not like I do think that it has most of the essentials, if you will, from the single, because it has a music video and the making and stuff like that, but it's always LEB that has the better cover. So it's more of like this tactic, I think, for you to just get both versions or all versions. In edition A, as usual, it comes with a sticker set. So this one is it contains 8 stickers, including pictures of each of the members, and then 2 group ones, and then one that's just very simple with King and Prince TraceTrace right there. Favorite version, I would say limited edition B. Now this one, I absolutely love the glitch effect going on if you remove the plastic sleeve and then the CD. I absolutely loved it. When I first saw it from the people who got their copies during Frage, I don't know, I was just pretty excited to get mine because I want to see it in person. I don't know, I just really love the glitch effect. Again, it has to do with the theme, TraceTrace. They're like Android human-esque type of vibe going on for this particular lead track. So I really love how it is. I have to point out that the sleeves this time around are a lot looser as compared to Made In, so you have to be a little bit careful in handling it, otherwise your CD might slip and you might break the actual CD, so you have to be very firm in terms of handling it. But other than that, I actually just really love how the design turned out for this one, even at the back. So that's how it looks like, and I don't know, I just really love how that is. I'm just obsessed. This is what the sleeve looks like. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really like, I know that it's chaotic and everything like that. For me, just absolutely love how it looks. Giving me a lot of like I don't know, like vinyl records type of covers. But yeah, this one I really like as well. I wish that they could have aligned the text a little bit here, but again, just nitpicking. I love how they look. At the back, I also really love this photo right here. I think most of it has to do with, I just love their visuals in general, again specifically in line with the costumes, and they're just pretty good looking people in general. So there's also that version. It includes TraceTrace, My Treasures. My Treasures is kind of interesting because when I first heard a preview of it for the chorus, it sounds kind of like this nice light quirky type of song, but then it's actually started out with a rap line. There's a lot of rapping in this one. Pretty interesting combination. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like listen to it over and over again. Not sure if that's the type of song for me, but I do feel like it's definitely something that is unexpected, especially when connected to the title and the first previews of the song. So yeah. Now this one contains the TraceTrace music video lip sync version, which is kind of like a first time for Kimpuri. It's just mainly like focusing on their visuals. Like when I saw it, I was kind of like confused. I guess it's to utilize the grand set that they have for this particular single, I guess. But yeah, like just generally, I don't know, like for me, I found the lip sync version kind of unnecessary in a way, but maybe that's just me. Now they also have the TraceTrace Race GP and this one, and it's kind of like funny because I don't know, like they definitely are incorporating this more variety show type of extras in their singles, and for me definitely serves as one of the highlights of the recent singles and album releases. Like I don't know, there's just something about it that we see this kind of like quirkiness to them in Kimpuru already, but it's just a lot of fun. Like it's really like nice and funny, like them doing all these challenges and then having that in the singles and albums. I don't know, it's just particularly fun for me, and I'm really looking forward as to how they're gonna keep doing these challenge type of content in their future releases. Like what limited edition comes with is very similar to the previous releases. There's this gear poster. Again, absolutely love how they look, the outfits, everything, just the vibe of it. I really love it for this release, and definitely one of my favorite releases in terms of just overall visuals in general. But I've been saying this quite a lot in the recent releases as well. I think I've said this during their made in the Ichiban era as well. So yeah, but this one I absolutely love because it's there's just something so personal about their curated outfits that I absolutely enjoy looking at. So each version has this paper right here, and it includes details to the limited time videos that each of the version has. So there's 3 bonus videos in total. To say that again, overall in terms of the visuals, I do love it. In terms of the song selection, not exactly my favorite, although I do have some of the tracks that I do feel like I definitely would enjoy listening to, but yeah, I feel like it's just a nice balance, and as usual, like I'm really satisfied for this release, and I'm looking forward to what they have in store next, because I feel like they're really just dabbling into like different genres lately. I'm shifting between cool releases and then dipping back into, you know, their usual like bright type of songs. Even their ballads are being switched up in terms of just the vibe and everything. So there's definitely a lot of experimenting happening. And as I mentioned in my previous videos about Kimpuri releases, that's what I love about their sound, is that it keeps evolving. Now, with that said, so tell me down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this particular single? What are your favorite songs, etc. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and you would want to hear more from me, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon in a new one.